Powerhouse, presented by Alliant Energy.
Alliant Energy, we're on for you.
Humidity control is a big factor in staying comfortable in your home. Today we're here at a heating and cooling showroom to learn more about humidifiers, and joining us is Sean McCarthy from Aprilaire. And Sean, thanks for joining us. I'm curious, why do we need to add humidity to a home?
What happens in the wintertime is as cold air infiltrates into the home and your heating system warms that air up, it can actually dry the home out and become more dry than the Sahara Desert.
How do these systems work?
Well, behind us you'll see 4 different model Aprilaire humidifiers, and your professional contractor will select the right humidifier for your home depending on the size of the home and the type of heating and cooling system you have. All of them would be installed on the system, and as warm air is brought through the furnace and warmed up, it will also be run through the humidifier. Moisture will be added at the same time.
Now, how does a homeowner know that they need to add a humidifier?
Really, any home that requires heat is going to lower the relative humidity and need a humidifier to be installed. And moisture is going to have to be added in some way, whether it be a portable unit that people put in their living room or a whole house unit that's installed on their heating and cooling system.
Can you explain these and show us a little inside look at the whole house
Sure.
humidifier?
One of the real benefits of a whole house humidifier is the infrequent maintenance that's required. A portable unit is going to have to be refilled and maintained typically every day, every week. A whole house humidifier only needs to be maintained once a year, and the maintenance is extremely simple. The unit cover comes off and the water panel is removed, and here is where the actual moisture is added to the home. Water cascades down the water panel, warm air comes through, and that's where the evaporation takes place. That's going to leave behind mineral deposits and on the water panel, which is simply taken, thrown away every fall, and a new one is replaced to start the new heating season.
And again, Sean, that's just done once a year with
That's
this.
only done once a year. In fact, we have a unit over here that's installed to take a look at.
Talk a little bit about the benefits again of a humidifier.
Well, Pete, you touched on the biggest one at the start, which is comfort. People are more comfortable with the proper relative humidity in their home. Their nose and throat aren't as dry, and that also has some health benefits to that, because that prevents them from breathing respiratory particles down into their lungs. The other real benefit is energy savings. Dry air is going to rob moisture from wherever it can get it, the walls, the wood, even off of your skin, and that evaporation off your skin actually provides kind of a chilling effect. With a whole house humidifier and proper relative humidity in your home, you don't have that chilling effect. You can actually lower your thermostat 2 or 3 degrees, saving you energy and money all winter long.
We like that here on Powerhouse. Energy savings and energy savings in our cost in terms of dollars. Now, what are we looking at here, Sean?
Well, here's a typical installation with the furnace, and as air comes through the furnace and is warmed up, it comes in and actually will go, some of that air will go through the humidifier, adding moisture and then adding warm, moist air into the home. What's also important is every Aprilaire humidifier comes with an automatic control, because too much moisture is just as bad as not enough. So the automatic control is the only control that actually measures the outdoor temperature and adjusts the relative humidity inside the home up and down based on that temperature. If you've ever seen condensation on the windows, that's a sign that there's too much moisture inside that home, and that can be a problem. The control will actually lower that relative humidity as the temperature goes down outside, and then when the temperature comes back up, it'll bring the relative humidity setting up, maintaining an optimum level of humidity throughout the heating season. And
again, that efficiency is so important. As I look at this system you have here, I notice a little difference in terms of the filter here. Can you explain what you have here?
This is actually a whole house high efficiency electronic air cleaner, which will clean the air throughout the entire home and exactly replace the standard fiberglass filter that many people have inside their home, and significantly improve the amount of particles that'll take out. The way this works is as air comes down through the return duct from the home, it will go through the air cleaner, cleaning up to 94% of all the particles out of the air, pollen, dust, spores, in fact even 80% of airborne viruses, before it goes through the heating and cooling system and is returned back to the home. In fact, this is actually the media that does the air cleaning here, and you can see that the media is actually 6 inches thick. There's 72.3 square feet of media inside that air cleaner, as opposed to a typical 20 by 20 furnace filter, which has only got about 2 square feet of media. The real benefit of that with the efficiency that it delivers is the infrequent maintenance. This air cleaner only needs to be maintained once a year, replacing this media. It's thrown away and replaced with a new one, typically every spring.
Again, we like that efficiency idea. Sean, how about cost?
Typical humidifier will range somewhere between $350 and $450 installed, depending on the unit that's selected and the type of system that you have. Air cleaners will vary a little bit more because there's a number of different products that Aprilaire makes. A media air cleaner will install about that same $350 to $450 range, while the electronic air cleaner, which is the most efficient air cleaner on the market, will be somewhere between $650 and $850.
Best put in at the time of your initial installment, but it can be retrofitted?
Absolutely. It's most economical because the contractor's already out there replacing your furnace to do it at that time, but can be retrofitted at any time.
Oh. Sean, a lot of great information. Again, energy efficiency, cost savings. We like all that here on Powerhouse.
Absolutely. Thanks,
Sean
Pete.
McCarthy with Aprilaire. Thanks a lot. Now, don't you go anywhere. When we come back, Megan's going to take us for an inside look at how some of these products are made. So stay with us here on Powerhouse.